Hi everyone, the Pokemon Fan1993 here, back with more Pokemon Showdown random battles. Someone else is currently using my charger for my Switch, so Pokemon Snap will not be uploaded today, because I had to have the core in order for me to actually hook up to my thing. So that's gonna have to wait until next weekend, if I'm even here. So both these battles are recorded yesterday, so I have very little to no knowledge of what's actually going to happen. So I'm just gonna kind of narrate it as it goes, like I normally do. Let's do it. Start with Regidrag, which starts with Unpheasant. Brave Bird. I go for Dragon Dance. Outrage. They switches to, I believe, a Fairy type, so Outrage does absolutely nothing. And so I get switch out of it or swap Pokemon, all I can do is just wait for my demise. Body Slam. Paralyzed. Lost some health as a Life Orb. Rock Slide. Lost some HP. Flinch. Body Slam, more damage, almost all of it. First, lost some HP. Whirl-Wisp, he hits me with that. And I believe I can still knock him out here with Body Slam. I try to go for Zed. Did that make him flinch too? I forget. Nope, he goes for Taco Spikes. Body Slam. First hurt by the burn. Throat Chop. Swords Dance. Yeah, Pearl's pretty much dead weight at that point, so I decided to kind of wait for him to die. I go for Cherim. Now, Cherim was something I was not expecting to happen, because I had to go for Petal Dance, and Cherim's defense must be high as shit or something, because he was doing a couple of things here, and he was doing next to no damage. Petal Dance forced you to use Petal Dance 2 or 3 times in a row, that I get confused. Goes for Swords Dance. I understand Dual Blade's meant to be a defensive mind with the Eviolite, but I was still doing a decent amount of damage to it, and his Shadow Claw almost didn't. It almost took about 56% of my health, which is amazing. Sentai Confusion, go for Petal Dance again. Almost knocks Dual Blade out, and he goes for Shadow Sneak here. No, Shadow Claw. I was going for Shadow Sneak. Switch to Lantern. Volt Switch. Knocks him out, forces me to switch to another Pokemon, so I switch to Whimsicott. Poisoned by the Poison Spikes. Get hurt by the Poison. Rotom. Prankster, I'm allowed to non-attack moves go first. Hydro Pump. His Rotom was obviously defensive Rotom, so he was going for Hydro Pump and Thunder Pump the entire time, but I was actually just using Moonblast and a combination. He was getting his special attack by Moonblast and a combination of that and Leech Seed, but the Poison was decided to away my house, so I think this ended pretty close to, or pretty evenly. T-Bolt hit me 50%. Leftovers, Leech Seed, Poison. U-turn makes me that lets me switch back to Lantern. I believe he quits here. Yep. I say GG, and that's the end of that one. So nothing too crazy there. I kind of had used a Pokemon that I was not aware were very good. I mean, Lantern wasn't. I think the one who probably stole the show the most was probably Tauros and Cherim in that one. So we're gonna switch to my next another random battle, which I have set up versus Azaleafly. Start with Egg Slash. He starts with Swoop. He goes for Heat Wave. I go for Swords Dance. He's Dynamax, and I go for, I believe it's yeah, Shadow Sneak. That isn't quite enough. Max Flare knocks me out because Egg Slash defense switches when it form changes. Switch to Moltres. Switch to Cloyster. I Dynamax here and I go for Max Airstream to increase Moltres' speed. Because the special attack Cloyster gets knocked out immediately. My speed rises. Still hot out, so I go for Max Flare this time because he already put the Sun in place there. He goes for Stone Edge, but he misses, which is luck. Go for another Max Flare, and that's enough to knock him out. I think I'm out of Dynamax now. Yeah. So I got my speed increase. Slowbro. Still Sun out, so I go for Fire Blast. Scald. It increases damage because of the Sun. Sun fades. Leftovers. Air Slash. Flinch. Get lucky over the place with Moltres here. Air Slash. Scald. Which actually knocks me out this time. Switch to Gartana. Smart Strike. Or knockoff, I mean, that's what I went to say. And then Artina's Music Boost lets it increase its attack by 1 stage, but I lose some HP with Life Orb. Artimantoise, Smart Strike, Ink Hit, KO. Even time with bad luck on your side, he switches back to Slowbro. I go for another knockoff, and I'll go for Leaf Blade, then knocks him out, gives me another attack boost. So basically, I don't think there's anything he could have done here. Yeah, Aegislash. I go for knockoff. That's the end of that. Got my attack increased too much. Plus, Kartana is a pretty powerful Pokemon in terms of an Ultra Beast. All right, so that one was basically revolved around Kartana and Moltres. Moltres just using Dynamax. The Kartana starting with that. People say, I've had it happen before. People say if you use Dynamax right off the bat, you're trash. It's not so much that if you increase your Mon's either damaging capability or defenses, you can actually switch to Dynamax and you can keep increasing different stats depending on what moves you have. For example, I've seen people do it with Kartana actually. You use Sword Stance to increase your attack, then you just freaking go off on them. You have Max Knuckle, you're raising your attack. You get Max Airstream, you're raising your speed. I'm trying to think of another example. I think if you're using Max Darkness, you decrease your opponent's special defense, and then I believe you use Maximizer to increase your special attack. So Dynamax is actually pretty nice early on. It can help you sweep an entire team, and that's why a lot of people don't play this particular version of Showdown because of Dynamax. I was like, well, I hate to tell you, Megas are a lot worse. If anyone remembers Kangaskhan from Gen 6, ooh, that Pokemon was banned really quickly in League play. So thank everyone for watching this video. This is the Pokemon Fan 1993 signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.